ladies and gentlemen, as a documentarian, as a person of interest in the bar, a person of interest that knows New York City policies and laws, everyone, my rights as a civilian and as a customer have been violated at the Parkhouse. Once again, everybody, I say this because this time it is not the bartenders, it's ownership. Yes, everyone, ownership says that I'm there too much. I know, that sounds hilarious, right? How is a customer there too much when it's in, mind you, if I live across the street, mind you, and I wanted to come to this park every day, am I in this park too much every day? When I'm paying taxpayer dollars to be in the park? No. But when a business opens inside a park and wants to flex private business, in New York state law, it doesn't matter if it's private business or not. You can't violate civilian rights because some other civilians have uncomfortability to deal with the fact that they're lying to these owners. Mind you, everyone, I was just speaking to Nickel, and I respect the man. I understand where he's coming from, but he's not listening to me or the customer or someone in solidarity as an ally. He's not listening. So I understand where he has to put himself in the position that he has to tell me to stop. Yes, everyone, they're basically telling me stop coming to the Parkhouse. So I want New York City State to know, and New York City to know this too, that Parkhouse just asked me to stop coming to the business establishment. And I'm saying to myself, I wasn't there last week. I wasn't there a few days ago. I wasn't there last week before that. Why? Because you cannot handle honest truth, Parkhouse. You have employees that do things that are unethical sometimes. And when someone like me, someone that's literally licensed to document everything in this city, including inside your private business. So, with that said, everyone, I was told not to come back to Parkhouse because I'm there too much, everyone. I'm there so much that people are complaining, everybody. This is what I was told. People are complaining about me being somewhere that everyone else is welcome to. Isn't that hilarious? This is why I said what I said about New York, everybody. Everyone in New York is full of shit. You're not from New York. You forgot the traditions about how to be in New York. But I'm being told that I'm there too much. You hear that, everybody? I'm there too much. Right. So I asked Nickel, so all the money I'm spending, that doesn't waiver, that doesn't count as a customer? Technically, no. Basically, it's no. The answer was no. Basically, the answer was no, everyone. If I buy a sandwich, or a drink, or a beverage, or a juice, or a tea from Blake Street's house, and then leave in the morning, come back in the afternoon, I'm there too much. Isn't that hilarious? Is that funny? I'm there too much. So I just told Nickel, like, Nickel, come on, friend. You're sitting here, you guys gonna literally violate my civil rights? You got homeless bums and stupid people coming by your establishments every day, making problems, and I haven't caused any problems. But you guys are telling me you're getting emails. Show me the emails, because that's defamation of character, friend. If you're making a false statement claim like that, Parkhouse, I want to see those emails. I already contacted Laura. I already contacted my attorney about this. Like, yeah, see, again, another violation in New York City. In my opinion, it's not really a violation, everyone. It's more of a disrespectful violation to have the Parkhouse ownership to tell me that I'm there too much when every single day or every time I come there, I either buy a lunch from you or I buy a tea or a drink or a beverage and I'm a customer. I'm talking to parents. I'm talking to a lawyer. I'm talking to a publisher at the Parkhouse. What the? You telling me that I'm not allowed to come and meet people every day and have conversations and keep, and wow. If that's the case, then I want the Parkhouse to do this to every single person that comes to the Parkhouse, including every single customer then. Because there's one person that comes here every single day and has not missed a beat. And it's not a male, it's a woman. So if that's the case, then you have to tell that woman she cannot also come there and spend half her day there. But here's the thing, they said that I'm there from morning to night. I'm like, whoa, no I'm not. I leave about, what, 7, 8 o'clock? Because, mind you, my office hours are from, how much, as a photographer, everybody, what are my office hours? It's on my website, right? I'm consulting to 8 o'clock at night if anybody needs a service. Mind you, no food in the community refrigerator. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm speaking to you, you have heard correctly. I have been asked to not come to the Parkhouse. I've been asked not to come to parks, but don't be a stranger, but stop coming. Basically, don't be a stranger, but stop coming. Mind you, here's the point I try to make with Nickel. Starbucks is a private business. Keep that in mind. Are they forced to tell anyone that comes every day, sir, stop coming, spending your money every day. You can't come here every day. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Ask any lawyer that's watching this video. Think about what I just said. Starbucks is a private entity. Most of these coffee shops are private entities. Right? So if that's the case, then Starbucks and every other coffee shop and diner shop, mind you, it's a coffee shop / diner / bar. So if your owners are having an issue with me eating and contributing to your revenue, to your growth, your gross of your business, then why would you tell a customer, no matter what they hear from other customers, you as a businessman should say, ma'am, do you have any proof of this is going on? Or do you have any proof that this guy is causing you any grief? If you don't, then I physically cannot do anything. If you can't show me evidence that I can show him, to show him like, yeah, we saw this. Can you explain this? I'd have been okay if Nickel would have shown me this evidence, or the owners of the Parkhouse would have said, hey, this lady said you did this one day, or this person said you did this one day, and they got this, and we have emails. But that's the thing I asked Nickel. Why don't you share those emails with me? Why don't your owners just email me? But he says, oh, they see your Instagram. Then why are they looking at my Instagram all the time? If they look at my Instagram all the time, do you know what I do? It doesn't make sense. You're watching my Instagram too much. And I asked Nickel, is this about what I do in New York City outside of Parkhouse? If it is, that's a conflict of interest. That's really a violation of discrimination. If that is a play, if that's a play, by legal standards, that is a violation of my goddamn human rights and civil rights in New York City. That's why I asked Nickel that. And Nickel didn't understood the question, because I was acting in a legal state. Are you targeting me and your boss is targeting me? Also, based on what I do outside of Parkhouse. Because he said to himself that you record people. I don't record people without confirmation. But realize, in New York City, you're on public grounds. Mind you, Parkhouse, I'm not going against you. I'm not upset. I'm just letting my audience know what you just did as an establishment in New York City. As someone, mind you guys, I'm going to show you later how much I spent at the Parkhouse. And you guys are going to be like, what? 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 Yeah. You're going to say, what? You're being generous. What? What? Wait till I show you guys all the receipts. You guys are going to be like blown away. Like, what? This is what they cheat. This is how they treat you? This is what they said to you, Panda? This is what happened? Are you kidding me? As I said, they're a private business. They have a right, but that right was falsely, prematurely represented itself. Honestly, it represented itself pretty badly. Because right there, when Nico came saying he wanted to talk to you, I was like, oh, I knew it. Because just this morning, everybody, what just happened this morning? I was talking to a bunch of parents that said, yo, some people are out here to get you, Panda. I just want to let you know that. And Nico didn't want to listen to that. So I'm going to ask all the parents to write to Nico and say, whoever's making false statements about Panda, we warned Panda on the same day Nico told me that his bosses are not very happy with me coming every day. I'm like, why? Because of complaints? But Nico said, I make him feel uncomfortable. How? I don't smell. First of all, I shower every day. I clean myself. I go to the gym in the morning. I go work out, or sometimes I go work out in the morning. But always take a shower. Always stay presentable. So what is it? It's not my order. It's not my attire. It's not my presence. So what is it then? But he said that I give him sometimes that, I don't know, that like it makes him feel uncomfortable sometimes. I was like, how? Can you explain to me how? And he says, I'm always interfering. No, I don't. You guys are in my face in your conversations. I'm like, oh, wow. I think I need to move. I'm always moving from the conversations. So I have no idea what the fuck that was about. Because always interacting with his conversation. I'm like, nah, friend, I think you got it all twisted, friend. I'm never in your conversation. I don't even know half the time what you're talking about. When you with your friends, I don't even go to your table or I don't even come near you. I always say, hello, how you doing, blah, blah. I get back to my work. Or I'm outside, I'm talking to guests, I'm talking to people in the neighborhood, talking to pet owners, dog owners. But, because everyone's asking me, when's the strike is supposed to be over? It was over yesterday, and now it's officially over. But as I said, everyone, this video is about Parkhouse. This video is about, do Parkhouse have the right to tell a customer that's paid every single day to not come back to the establishment, just come once in a while? No, they do not have a right. Long as that person is not causing any grief, any disturbance, mind you, anything that will result in any law enforcement being called or any alarms. But this is why I'm glad that this happened today, because I was just talking to a bunch of parents at the Parkhouse this morning, or outside the Parkhouse, about this. When they's like, yo, Panda, that woman doesn't like you. Like, what woman? It's like, she talks about you. You wasn't even here. I wasn't even here, and this woman was talking about me because I wasn't there. And I know exactly what they said. Well, what she said, because that's what these lovely folks in this park told me. Like, you need to be careful, Panda. Not everyone likes, let's be honest, not everyone is in solidarity. Some people are racist. And I was like, wow, I'm glad you guys told me that. And then look what happened. Look what just happened. It happened. So we got that on video. I'm glad that we got that this morning from all the parents. Like, this is why I was telling you guys, not a very good week. Not a very good week. It's not. This is disgusting. This is by far like atrocious behavior by those that think because they have positions, they think they know everything there is to know about running a business. As someone that runs an LLC myself, yeah, I don't know everything, but I gotta tell you this, I always have to contact a lawyer about something. But it's in the air, everybody. So take it with a grain of salt. I just found that very hilarious. I thought it was going to be something more about that mom making those fucking threats to the parents. because she picked up my laptop. Mind you guys, I talked about this. She got the nerve to pick up my laptop and try to move it from the table that I was sitting on as I was trying to go use the bathroom. These people act like they entitled. So, with that said, everyone, now you know the truth. Not everyone in New York City is nice. As I said before, I'm a journalist. I know. Not everyone in New York City is from New York City. I was born here, but wasn't raised here. And every time I came back as a kid, it was fun. But now, it's just, New York is not New York anymore. Everyone wants to be a dick. Everyone wants to be, I'm the baddest guy and I can do what I want and I can say this and my boss told me you this and that. I'm like, really? Do you understand human rights and civil rights, right? Just let you know that. You might be a private business, but it literally violates everything I have done. In solidarity, guys. Trying to promote this place, trying to like help the business. Yeah. I didn't have to do that. I did that on my free time with my Instagram. And now, I don't have to do it on my Instagram. But I did it for the artists. See, the thing is that what solidarity is about is artists and people getting together. And the artists that actually perform here got to know me very well. And like, yo, Penny, you're not lying about your life. Like, nope. Why should I? Why should I? Why should I lie? And sugarcoat and tell you another story. Ladies and gentlemen, it's cold, it's windy, and you know what? I'm glad that Parkhouse actually told me not to come back or stop coming, because it shows you that you guys are not really looking at the bigger picture. Who are your biggest problems? And obviously, the moms and parents, I'm going to contact them today, right after this live stream, and let everyone know on Instagram that it happened as you said it happened, everybody. Thank you for letting me know ahead of advance. And I told Nicole that I just was told this morning by a bunch of parents this was going to happen, because really, I was like, yes, and you should listen. Everyone is not, that comes to your business, is not, yeah. And and mind you, he did say that you talk about our people, like, well, your people did some dumb shit. Your people did some dumb shit. Come on, friend. Your parties, your employees sent some bad stuff to customers. You don't think customers have a right? It's called a grievance report. It's called a grievance report. Every customer has a right in the United States of America to file a grievance report against an establishment that's wrongdoing, or if there's a problem. But I'm glad that people in the park told me today. It's like, wow, great, I'm glad. That's why I waited around. I wanted to see what was happening, and it did finally happen. I wanted to see what he had to say. And I think he knew I was waiting, because everyone else knew I was waiting. So, Parkhouse, it wasn't a surprise at all. It wasn't a surprise. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I knew it was coming. But I want you guys to understand that Parkhouse just told me, mind you, I didn't do anything wrong. But there are a couple of parents here, you guys seen them, how they are very unprofessional. And one of them is racist. Just to find around in Parkhouse. But you took you want to play favoritism. Yeah, that is play favoritism when you don't say to the customer that is making these photographs, ma'am or sir, do you have any evidence of this? If this is going on, it's going on. But as I said, everyone, I think I have a right to spend my money when I want to and be anywhere I want to every day. No bakery, no shop in New York would. I never heard of that before in New York City. That's the thing. This is why people in New York are like, what? Wait. You spend money in there every day, right? Yes. You eat there every day? Yes. Then what's the problem? People. It's people. People feel like entitled because they see my face. Or they're mad because I look better than them. Oh, that's another thing. You're mad because I won't explain you to my story. I don't want to explain. If I feel like I don't want to explain my story to you, it's for good reason. So with that said, everyone, everybody wants to know my business, and I told everyone, then go Google me. You'll find out my business. I put everything on social media on purpose. And I think that's the problem. I think people don't like that I'm transparent. Because you got nothing to bite. You have nothing to bite. That's what you're looking for. So that's why you have to tell me to leave. Because you have nothing to bite me on. Like Parkhouse. You have nothing to bite me on, so you're going to tell me to leave because you heard. You didn't see, you heard. Or you get these complaints, or you say you got these emails. These so-called emails. I want to see the evidence. But with that said, everyone, you guys want to support the channel? I've been discriminated today. So, with that said, everyone, I've been discriminated, basically. Just put it like that. You've been discriminated based on your skin color, your ethnicity, your intelligence, your moral standards, how you present yourself as a houseless and clean and non-threatened person. I'm a non-threatened person. But take it with a grain of salt, everybody. So there's one person, one parent I want to see. I want to see Doug before he leaves. I'm going to tell Doug, because Doug is the lawyer that comes here with his wife. So, mind you, Parkhouse, if I tell Doug this, I'm like, Doug, now you understand? Like, yeah. Because he doesn't like a certain bartender either. I'm not the only one. So, just a fair warning. But I digress, everyone. But my property's inside. There's supposed to be a skate premiere today, but I don't think I'm gonna stand by it. I don't think I'm gonna be participating. I was gonna do it for the guys that I just met because it's a long story, guys, but I used to be a professional rollerblader, and I was a part of a group, and they were representing that group that I was once part of. I don't want to talk about it, but like, yeah, it means a lot because there was one person, Alex Nunez. People in New York City still don't fucking get it. Why is everyone... I'm not going to talk about that, but I feel like I want to leave. And just get on an Amtrak train to go to anywhere I want. But, or... I don't want to get on that fucking subway. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. But with that said, everyone, you have heard it first. Right here. On Instagram, everybody. I mean, on YouTube. You would never expect this, right, Laura Bryan? Right, Susie? Yeah. It happened, and it did. So, take a look at grain of salt.